Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another super cool radio interview. I'm your host, Matthew Thomas. Thank you so much for tuning in. I have an awesome band joining me at this time. They're a killer death metal ensemble. Please welcome Spit on Your Grave.
Woo!
Hello.
Thank you guys so much for joining me. It's awesome to have all of you guys here. I really appreciate it. And I know we got quite a bit to discuss. You guys got an upcoming album. And I really want to talk about you guys had some killer music videos as well. So I know we have quite a bit to talk about. Before we get to all of that, I'm curious for you guys. So how did this lineup of Spit on Your Grave come together as a band?
Well, there's been a few lineup changes along the history of the band. The band is about 12 years old. The eldest member is Elizabeth. Well, not the eldest, the one that
she's also the
she's the eldest, but she has been here since the beginning. Then there's Carol. Then I entered, and she was the last.
Right on, right. And so, when did this lineup of the band? When was this finalized, and you guys started recording and writing music together?
2020 was the year that Marlene entered, and that's when we started writing this album.
Awesome, and I'm kind of a more recent fan of the band, and I really just like you guys' style, and I really like the vocals as well. So, Marlene, how did you develop your vocals?
I've been singing clean vocals almost all my life, but I wanted to do growls the half of that time, and I saw the opportunity for joining Spit on Your Grave, and I just learned, and well, it took me a few months, but then I've been improving my technique as long as I'm with the band. I'm not too experienced in doing growls, but now I have 4 years doing it.
Right on, right on. I really like it. I think it sounds awesome. And so for you, was there any kind of a kind of shift or kind of a learning curve going from clean vocals to growling?
Yeah, I mean, I always wanted to do it, but I was always scared to try because I didn't want to hurt myself or doing a bad technique. And I think it was 4 months that I was trying and failing and trying again and failing again. And then I just, I don't know, but it just happened. It was quick. And after that, everything was so easy because once you find where you have to, or what do you have to do inside you, everything is easier.
All right, I'm really glad you kind of figured that out and really kind of worked on your vocals. Sounds awesome, and I definitely been really digging it.
Thanks.
So that does leave, as we both have mentioned, you guys have a new album coming out on April 12th. So I'm curious, what can people expect musically and lyrically from this album?
Well, I can speak for the music part. You can expect some kind of raw death metal riffs together with black metal and some melodic parts. Also some hints of intricate rhythms, and I mean we just had fun during the whole process. Just hey, what can go here? Everybody just chipped in their ideas.
It has a lot of influences.
Yeah,
so
influences
you can hear
of all the band.
A lot of different genres in there. So yeah, we don't know. It's just extreme metal, death metal. I don't know.
And lyrically?
Well, it talks about like a kind of like a cathartic process of refinding your true self. We got as an inspiration some tarot cards, well, the major arcana of the tarot, and well, it's this like a journey about self-discovering and mixed with this kind of emotions like anger and
Deceit.
yeah, there is a lot of changes in the mood of the song, so it reflects in the lyrics too.
Oh, right on. Well, it sounds like you've been covering a lot of different musical genres, plus also some different topics with the lyrics as well. I'm definitely very excited to check it out. I'm a big fan of The Infection. I've been really digging that song, so I'm definitely looking forward to listening to the whole album.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I am curious. I did want to talk about The Infection because the music video looks incredible. I really enjoy it. So, like, how was it like filming and like developing the concept of the music video?
It was a long and exhausting journey, but at the end, I think we got a good result. We were planning that video for half of a year, I think, like 4 months. And it was a 2-day production. And the last day, the day we are filming on a plane, we end up, in a plane. We end up, I think it was 6 a.m. until we finished. And we started preparations, I think, 9-11 a.m. So it was the full day recording, and everybody was tired, but at the end it was good. I mean, having blood on your eyes because it was real, but it was not real blood, but it was makeup. But yeah, it was fun.
Well, I'm glad you guys had enjoyable experience with the music video. Again, I really like it. Tells like a really great story. I really like the effects you guys use and the locations. I really like how it told, as I said, told a great story with the music video. And I just loved the locations you guys used. Just like really matched The Infection, just in the music and everything very well.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of curious. Last thing I did want to talk about with The Infection, then we moving on. So with The Infection, if anyone has not checked it out yet because it's currently available, like what can they expect from it?
Well, musically, they can expect a somewhat fast-paced song, not extreme, but starts fast. There's a kind of a breakdown, but really charged with symphonic elements and choirs. There's actually, you can expect a real choir because we didn't sample anything. We did a Kickstarter for this album, and one of the perks was that you can record on your voice on the record. So that choir is completely real.
Yeah.
That is honestly really cool, and I'm glad people were participating in that. But that is so cool. Like I didn't know that with the song, but that's a really cool feature. And you guys, to actually use people's voices from the Kickstarter, awesome idea, and to me it just adds another layer to the song.
Yeah, we wanted the album be. We shared this music, and we want the fans and the people, friends who are around us, be part of it too. So this was kind of the way to invite them to actually be on the album.
Lyrically, you can expect, the part of the tarot inspiration of the whole album is just, it's an inspiration. It's not based on the cards. This song talks about when a deceitful person gets you entangled in all the rhetoric and you are like deceived. So that's the infection. This has nothing to do with the pandemic or anything
no, it's not a zombie either. So it's more like you're being manipulated mentally by someone doing acting what they want. And this, well, in the video, you can see this person getting infected and a witch or enchantress. And she's doing some spells, and all these voices you can hear in the beginning of the song is actually like their commands, no? And as the song goes to the climax, you can see this person like having these effects of this infection. And also us as the band, we are like the same conscious of this character. So we are getting infected as the song goes, and as he's getting like turning evil, let's say, because it's not an illness, because we represent it that way for the video, but the whole album is talking about this self-rediscovering, because once somebody was manipulating you for so long, and then you just wake up, and after that you have to ask yourself who you are and where are you at. So this is what talks about when we try to match this with the tarot, is because when you ask the tarot, it is like a personal interpretation of the cards, and it changes whatever the card is upside down or not, and your own interpretations. As we want from this album to people to read the lyrics and listen to music and find their own meaning.
Right on. Yeah, I like the kind of description you guys gave. I kind of picked up on some of that stuff with the lyrics and the visuals as well, and some, I think, kind of a topic that is very relatable for, I think, many people, that kind of have that person kind of trying to manipulate you using like rhetoric, as you guys described, to try to manipulate you. I think definitely rings true for some people who've been in situations like that.
Yeah, it's like trying to get out of it, and all the songs are placed the way that you can tell this story, this journey about this person who realized these and try to. I mean, there are some songs that talk about this kind of revenge, or being angry about it, or being melancholic about the past and all the stuff, and the final song just closes this story, is the final chapter of it.
I'm definitely looking forward to like listening to the whole album, kind of experiencing from the first song to the last song, and picking up on the different topics and everything. Sounds like definitely there's gonna be a lot of topics and some stories to be told in the album. So I'm curious for you guys, for each of you, do you have a favorite song off the new album?
My favorite song, I think it's kind of hard, but I think will be the last song of the album, the March of the Innocents.
I'm kind of also indecisive, but Into the Devil's Realm is one that I enjoy a lot. But I mean, truthfully, all the songs I love them.
So, ¿Canción favorita?
The Infection, Self-Sacrifice, The Heredity, Into the Devil's Realm.
Una nomás.
By the way, Elizabeth is the bass player, and Caro is on the guitars, Nico on the drums, and I'm the singer.
Very good. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate chatting with you guys. As I said, look forward to the upcoming album, listen to more new music from you guys, because again, as a recent fan, I've definitely you guys with the music, I've definitely been drawn into it, so I'm very much looking forward to it, and seeing you guys, how you guys progress as a band.
Thank you.
Thanks.
But before we head out, so I'm curious, like, we're heading into April, so how does like the rest of this year look like for Spit on Your Grave?
We have a little tour on Texas this June. We are gonna be in Houston the 3rd, then Austin, June 14th, and San Antonio. We're gonna close in San Antonio the June 15th. And after that, we are gonna do a tour around Mexico, and we have already some dates for October.
See, yeah, we are opening for Vomitory on October here in Monterey and another city nearby that's called Torreon. And yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Yeah,
if whatever comes up.
Right on. It sounds like you guys already got some great stuff in the works for the rest of this year. And yeah, definitely see what comes up for you guys. But I hope you guys have some great shows, great touring, and great reception with the music as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So for everyone watching, listening, where are the best places to find Spit on Your Grave online?
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We have our own website too. So just look for Spit on Your Grave or Soyg Band. Say
SOYG Band.
Yeah.
And you can pre-save the album on Spotify, and I think we're going to upload it also to YouTube.
Yeah.
So
all the streaming platforms is going to be available on the 12th, this month.
Well, very good. I will leave some links in the description of this podcast for Spit on Your Grave. Thank you guys so much for stopping by Super Cool Radio. I had a great time chatting with you guys, and I'm definitely looking forward to checking out the new album when it's available, April 12th. Please pre-save it. Again, I'll have a link for that in the description.
Thank you, Matthew.
Woo! Thank you.
Of course. For Spit on Your Grave, I'm your host as always, Matthew Thomas. Thank you so much for watching and listening to Super Cool Radio. And remember, stay frosty.
Woo!